In today's video for Destiny 2, just before the brand new Beyond Light DLC comes out, I'm going to be showing you how you can be prepared for the new DLC, what weapons and builds to look out for so you can perform your best in PvE and PvP and in the new raid, all of which will give you a head start and an advantage in Beyond Light. Even if you're catching this video after the new DLC has come out, you'll be able to check and see if any of these weapons are in your inventory and vault, and what builds you can make and look out for. Time to start. Hey gamers and guardians, how's it going? Kevin Scrimmer here of Scrimmer Games, and welcome to Gamers Reality. I'm going to be going through this fast, don't want to waste your time and don't want to waste mine. Here are my three characters. If your power level is under 1050, don't worry. Everybody below 1050 will be brought to 1050 for the new DLC. So the soft cap is going to be at 1200 power, so all your blue equipment is really going to boost your power up. Hard cap at 1250, then pinnacle cap at 1260. And for the new raid, the minimum light level is 1230. If you do a lot of strikes, Gambit, and Crucible, this should be no problem for you. Of course, do the story as well. So when the new Beyond Light DLC starts, you're going to want to get your artifact. Make sure your Ghost Shell has Guiding Light, so you get that 10% XP bonus. And hopefully you've stocked up on bounties. Here's all my bounties for my Titan here. This is going to give me crazy XP gains for my artifact and for the season pass. We have some moon bounties, some gunsmith bounties, some EDZ bounties, strike bounties, weeklies and dailies, of course some wanted bounties. I'll show that on all three characters real quick. Here's all the bounties on my warlock here, and here are all my bounties on my hunter. So from this you know I'm a hardcore Destiny player and a little bit of a sweat. After this, check your season pass from the previous season, from Season of Arrivals, ends in 6 hours for me. Hopefully you did not turn in your exotic engrams, because you can collect those on the Bungie website, and you can preview this here for the next season, and you can potentially get new exotics from the new season. So I'm really hoping I get some new Titan exotics. Those new Titan exotics are nasty. They're going to be nasty in PvP. That revive overshield and that class ability overshield is going to be insane. Also, if you've left any exotic engrams in your postmaster, those can be new as well. Have your glimmer maxed out, or have some ships and sparrows that you can dismantle for glimmer. Alright, let's give a quick goodbye to these 4 planets here since they're going away. Goodbye Mars. Goodbye Anna Bay on Mars. Goodbye Titan. Goodbye Sloan on Titan. Goodbye Io. Goodbye Ashermere. Goodbye Mercury. Did anyone really care about Mercury that much? Goodbye Brother Vance. I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier when I was talking about power. After you reach the soft cap, if you do a lot of Crucible like Rumble or Survival, you're going to get your power up really quick. So once I hit soft cap, I'm definitely spamming Survival, and that's after 1200. And there's the Broken Traveler, which is going to be healed very soon during a live event. I'm really hoping that live event is a lot better than the last one. And when I mean a lot better, I just mean faster. Make sure your postmaster is cleared. Make sure your inventory is cleared of items, weapons, armor you don't need, especially ones that are sunset. Make sure your vault is cleared, mainly of weapons and armor that's going to be sunset. Turn in any seasonal engrams. I already got all my god rolls, which I will show you shortly. Alright, now for the exciting part, the weapons and builds. Okay, here's a very popular combo and build right here. We have the Wither Horde with the Catalyst, Achilleos SMG with Surrounded, this one also has Demolitionist, Subsistence, Seraph rounds or extended mag, and with a surrounded spec, and the 7th Seraph Saw, which unfortunately you cannot get anymore. If you play during the Season of the Warmind, you might have this in your vault. Mine has polygonal rifling, extended mag, clown cartridge, and Vorpal weapon with a boss spec mod. This weapon is actually really good. And what makes these weapons even better, this combo here, is a Warmind cell build. You don't even need a lot of Warmind cell mods. You really just need one, which is Global Reach. Warmind cells you create effect and damage targets at a greater distance. Now on average, let me get some ammo here. On average, every 4 kills you will get a Warmind cell. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you get unlucky, but Unlucky there, 5th kill right there. And watch this, I'm going to show all these enemies here just so you can see. Boom. Those guys are damaged as well. These two all the way over here got damaged. Warmind cells are crazy. I'm charged with light, I'm surrounded. And I can just keep doing this and create Warmind cells. Boom. Can also use Wither Horde and switch out. Reloaded, switch out. And as long as you have one of your Warmind weapons out, if the Wither Horde gets a kill, it can drop a Warmind cell. And of course we have this machine gun here, another Warmind cell right there. So as you can see, Warmind cells are going to be crazy helpful in PvE and the raid as well. So Warmind cells to use and look out for include Global Reach, Burning Cells, Wrath of Rasputin, Rage of the Warmind for that extra damage. Cellular Suppression is going to be really good, so damaging a Warmind cell creates a burst of suppressing void energy. Basically for the raid where you're going to be underpowered, so in combination with Cellular Suppression and Warmind Protection, you're going to take a lot less damage from enemies that are near Warmind cells. From this, enemies are going to be suppressed, not able to move, and if enemies do get near you and attack you, you're going to receive a lot less damage. Warmind's longevity for longer Warmind cells isn't bad either, especially for the raid. So that is the Warmind cell build. Other weapons to use and look out for: Bastion, good in PvE or PvP. It's Astral Horizon with Quick Draw and Opening Shot, good for PvP. Traveler's Chosen sidearms are going to be overpowered as usual. So being able to get all your melee, grenade, and class ability energy back fast is going to be huge, because with all these new overpowered stasis abilities, you're going to get your new melee, grenade, and class ability back way faster. If you do use sidearms, combine that with Surprise Attack. While Charged with Light, reloading or readying a sidearm will consume all stacks of Charged with Light and convert them into stacks of a major damage buff. And combine that with Swift Charge, become Charged with Light by rapidly defeating combatants with pulse rifles, sidearms, or submachine guns, and High Energy Fire. That will enable you to one-tap majors, basically. Here's Cold Denial. You really can't get too many bad rolls with Cold Denial. It's just an overall really good gun. I have so many rolls, you'll see them later. We have Swashbuckler, Feeding Frenzy, Extended Mag, Arrowhead Break, Stability Masterwork, and Backup Mag is really good on Cold Denial, so that's the mod I would put on for that. Outbreak Perfected might be good or okay. Malicious Birthright, that's getting Sunset. True Prophecy, I have Drop Mag, Overflow, and Rampage. This is a 110 round per minute archetype, and this is a gun that's good both in PvE and PvP. This is getting buffed. It's a really nice hand cannon to use. We're probably going to see this hand cannon more in PvP, as long as there aren't any really good new hand cannons from the DLC. I have Breachlight with Drop Mag, Under Pressure, and Rampage with a Rampage spec. Really good weapon. If I equip all those mods for sidearms, I'm just going to be doing so much damage. Like, look at how fast it just takes out some of these enemies. And that's without any mods. Sidearms are so good and overpowered. And that's without mods. Suros, always good for PvP. Of course, I showed you the Achilleos SMG. Felwinter's Lie, okay in PvE, really good in PvP. Sunshot with the Catalyst, I'm going to actually complete that later. You can actually use your Warmind cell build with that. Exile's Curse, pretty decent PvE and PvP fusion rifle, firmly planted snapshot sights. I'm really looking for a fusion rifle to replace my Arantel next season, so I'm going to be looking for some good PvP fusion rifles here. Trinity Ghoul, really good for ad clear. So you can see all this chain lightning damaging enemies. These enemies are kind of more far apart. Typically enemies will be a little bit closer than that. We have the Achilleos Sniper Rifle with the God Roll High Impact Reserves, 4 times a charm. I have a few rolls of this, and Pendant Mag for that magazine size increase, and Chambered Compensator or Polygonal Rifling. I have a boss spec on it. Let me finish this guy off so he has no health left. Warmind cell right there. Why not? Those guys are dead. Alright, look at me, Ogre. And dead. And, since it's an Icilius weapon, we got a Warmind cell. Such a great sniper. High damage, plus Warmind cells. Which do that. Yeah. Here's the Exile's Curse. Not bad, not bad. Here's another overpowered sidearm, Last Hope, Rampage, Feeding Frenzy, Ricochet rounds, or High Caliber. This Last Hope sidearm with Feeding Frenzy and Rampage is another great sidearm you can use. Sidearm just can be really overpowered, especially once you put those mods on. I do not have the mods on right now. But if you do, you'll be doing some crazy damage. For the Gnawing Hunger, I have quite a few rolls for these. Rampage, Subsistence, Drop Mag, and Arrowhead Break with Backup Mag for my PvE roll. And what's amazing about this gun is you can just keep shooting. You can just keep shooting for quite a while, which is awesome for an auto rifle, so you don't have to reload. You can just keep on shooting. And you can wear Actium War Rig if you're a Titan if you want, but I mean, look, I didn't have to reload yet, and I'm like shooting sloppily. Not even trying. I'm just wrecking this knight in the face. The Summoner, Zen Moment, and Rampage. Good PvE or PvP roll. Of course, we're going to be getting Adept weapons and Adept mods for Trials of Osiris, so be on the lookout for some nasty rolls when that releases. Seven Seraph Saw, already showed. Anarchy. We know how powerful this weapon can be. Black Talon. We know that swords are pretty much overpowered, and this is one of the OP swords here. Didn't mean to do that. Goodbye. With the Weapons of Light, that's kind of unfair. Okay, now that Weapons of Light is gone. Black Talon, yeah, going to be overpowered. And of course we have Falling Guillotine here, Relentless Strikes, Whirlwind Blade. This is still going to be a very strong sword, but there's a brand new sword in the DLC that's going to be even better, so that's basically replacing this sword. Kind of looks like a little chainsaw. So be on the lookout for a good roll on that brand new sword that's releasing. But yeah, obviously this sword can handle enemies no problem. Heir Apparent is going to be very good. You know, as a Titan, you can pair that with Actium War Rig, of course, with any auto rifle or machine gun. And for areas where you're going to be under-leveled, you know, just having that shield as long as Arc is not shooting at you, it's going to be really good. And this thing just wrecks and melts. Prospector, it's not too bad of a grenade launcher. See, that's pretty good right there, not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. What else? Beringers, Memory, not sure how to pronounce that, but we got Rampage, Clown Cartridge, Spike Grenades, Confined Launch with a major spec. Can put a boss spec on it as well. Now, I got a lot of god rolls this season. A lot of god rolls from these Umbral Engrams. However, the hardest roll for me to get was this. I just couldn't get spike grenades sometimes, etc. Another terrific grenade launcher to use. Okay, we have Thunderlord. Still going to be really good for like ad clearing and stuff. You know, if there's swarms of enemies, a lot of enemies near each other, it's going to be great. So my main weapon loadout for Beyond Light, I would say Witherhoard, Achilles, Seven Seraph Saw, or Sword, Black Talon, or Traveler's Chosen. I mean, there's just a lot of good weapons here, so I'm going to be using this, getting my abilities back faster. I'll have some mods on, do more damage to these guys. And of course, Warmind cells from the Achilles weapons. There we go. And kaboom. Love it. Kaboom. Of course, no time to explain, the new Cloud Strike Sniper Rifle, the Lament Sword, the Salvation Grip Grenade Launcher are all going to be very good. The Icefall Mantle Titan Gauntlets and the Precious Scars Titan Helmet are going to be huge exotics for PvP. For Titan Armor exotics, also One-Eyed Mask, Helm of Saint 14, Actium War Rig, especially if you're using a lot of auto rifles and machine guns. Heart of Inmost Light, use one ability to briefly improve your other abilities. That's going to be good for the new subclass. Dune Marchers could be good with the new Titan Melee possibly. I don't really play on my Hunter or Warlock too often, so I really can't say for that, but I'm sure everybody knows which exotics are good for their class. But again, Warmind cells are going to be really a star of the show of the season here. And things like strikes, that's going to get you so many more kills than your other teammates. You're just going to get them done way quicker too. I know in the Season of the Warmind for strikes, when I was using my Warmind cell build, I had like at least 100 kills, like way more kills than my other teammates who were not using Warmind cells. Those aren't all the weapons yet. I have some more weapons in the vault here. Dire Promise, Opening Shot Elemental Capacitor, Truth Teller, Swashbuckler, Spike Grenades, Achilles Hand Cannon, which is not bad, Subsistence and Vorpal Weapon. Wish I had something else besides Vorpal Weapon there. Tractor Cannon, it's okay. Deathbringer can be decent depending on the situation. I have a Cold Denial here with Killing Wind and Headseeker. Another one with Zen Moment and Multi-Kill Clip. Another Berenger's Memory, Con Cartridge Elemental Capacitor, Lonesome Zen Moment Kill Clip, Breachlight Demolitionist Rampage. Goodbye 21% Delirium. I have a God Roll Arantel here with Under Pressure and Rangefinder, Particle Repeater, Flash, Range Masterwork, Targeting Adjuster. I'm gonna miss the... I have an Elatha here with Firmly Planted Snapshot Sights, another with Firmly Planted and Kill Clip. This First In Last Out shotgun's gonna be really good as well. We have Vorpal Weapon, Auto-Loading Holster, Accurized Rounds, Hammerforged Rifling, and of course Boss Spec Mod. Got a Truth Teller with Blinding Grenades, Quick Draw, Feeding Frenzy. It's a good roll, but you want a grenade launcher with Blinding Grenades, especially for raids. That way monsters just won't be able to attack you. Last Dance, Full Auto Zen, Last Perdition, Under Pressure Rampage. What else we got in here? Escape Velocity, Drop Mag, Overflow, Elemental Capacitor. It's kind of okay. Telesto, that's a good fusion rifle to use in PvE. Fool's Remedy. Here's a Gnawing Hunger with Tap the Trigger and Kill Clip for PvP. Another Achilles Sniper with Triple Tap and High Impact Reserves, but you'd rather have 4 times the charm. Cold Denial, Zen Moment Headseeker. I have an Achilles with Dynamic Sway, Tap the Trigger. I have a Tomorrow's Answer with Clown Cartridge and Tracking Module. If rocket launchers become good again, could be a good pick. Gnawing Hunger, Drop Mag, Zen Moment Kill Clip. Gnawing Hunger, Subsistence Kill Clip. Distant Tumulus with Firing Line and Clown Cartridge. Gnawing Hunger, Zen Moment Multi-Kill Clip. Got so many different rolls on all these weapons here. Temptations Hook, Relentless Strikes Whirlwind Blade. Dire Promise, Opening Shot Swashbuckler. Achilles Shotgun version 1.0.2. Trench Barrel, Threat Detector. Could be good, but not as good as First In Last Out. I have a Slide Shot Opening Shot for PvP. Last Hope, Rangefinder Zen Moment for PvP. Fool's Remedy with Rangefinder and 4 times a charm. Chattering Bone. Kill Clip, High Impact Reserves, Full Auto Under Pressure, a few different Dire Promises here. Yeah, I think that's all the weapons I wanted to cover. I just wanted to be detailed, and just in case you don't have all those weapons. Yeah, I'm going to be really excited for Beyond Light. This Warmind Cell build is going to be really fun. It'll be interesting to see what other mods they bring for that season. Alright, if you made it to the end of this video, you are now fully prepared for Beyond Light. Drop a like if this helped you out, it really supports the channel. Comment down below and let me know which weapons or builds you're going to be using in Beyond Light. I'm going to be streaming Beyond Light every day for the first week or two when it comes out, and I'll be making a lot of videos. So click that subscriber button to stay tuned, and click that bell icon to stay notified. You'll be able to check on my progress and be able to see what weapons and builds I'm using. Alright, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in Beyond Light. Peace.